We're back, and welcome to another episode of Dudes Digital Sunday Fun Days reviews and shit. Cheers, kick it.
Yeah, cheers, son.
There's a wasteland in the background, and the other color is sucked out of it. Where you haven't known, we watched a really fucked movie, and it's called Divinity. Now,
Yeah.
I will start off by saying that for the first 3 days that, because we watch this weekly, we pick a movie, we watch them and of course this came out a long time ago, but we watched it when it came out, but it always takes long because we only do one a week.
It's still this year, so it's good.
Yeah, technically it's last year's, but anyways, we saw it last year when it came out. It took me 3 days to finally get past the first 15 minutes of the movie because I kept rewinding it. Emily Willis is in the beginning and she gets fucked.
Oh, yeah.
It's badass. Oh yeah, that's a porn star.
I know. I think we all know. I was like, oh, son's gonna love this movie right away.
Yeah. For 3 days, I couldn't get past the first 15 minutes. I rewinded it, watched it, and I had to start it again. Let me start again this time from watching it.
I don't know if it was that you couldn't get past, is that you wouldn't go past.
The film captivated me. It was really artistic and black and white. It looks way different.
Yeah.
Now all the porn I have, I'm converting it to black and white because now I know it looks even better, more artistic and shit.
Don't forget about the grainy fucking filter too.
That's a good idea, Kika. You look vintage. Yeah, Steven Dorff's in it. He's the main character, I guess you could say. He's old, and seeing him fuck a young porn star is pretty badass, man. Yeah. So right away, this movie got a pass.
Okay, that's your takeaway.
Yeah. But anyways, I'll be honest. I have no idea what this is about.
Oh, jeez.
Okay. I don't know what the characters were or what was happening. Needless to say, I didn't understand this movie.
Okay.
And then the fact that it wasn't in color made it harder to understand. Because I didn't know if it was day or night when shit was happening. And if there was blood. Were they aliens or robots? I don't know what the fuck is going on, Kike.
Well, I mean, the title of the movie should give you a hint. It's called Divinity. If you see like the two gentlemen that were, they fell from fucking the sky.
Yeah, were they aliens?
No, I think they were fallen angels, and they were trying to end a certain type of thing that was going on that Steven Dorff was imposing his character. He's basically killing baby fetuses to make people live forever.
Adrenochrome.
Yeah, I mean that's the basic idea, about the movie. There's this one industry guy who's very good at what he does, and he makes people live forever. In order for him to do this, he kills baby. Now, that's what bothered me about the movie. Is like, you don't know anything about this until the very fucking end of it. And I fucking hated that, because you have no idea what's going on, and I don't blame you.
But, it bothered me because then they said something about that in the future, everyone is sterile because they're taking this stupid drug. So they become sterile. So, since they're sterile, there's only certain women. And then you'll find out that the porn star was fucking in the beginning. That's all she does. She fucks him, gets pregnant, and develops the baby for a month or two, and then they abort it, and he uses it.
Oh, okay. So that part.
Because he had like a bunch of chicks in the chambers, and then he would fuck them because they're the only ones. I think that's why, because then there was like these weird women who lived in an alternate dimension or some ass, and they were trying to save the women who could give birth. This is why what?
This is like some divine intervention that happened in the movie, and this is what you need to understand.
Who are those girls? That's what I want to know.
It's probably also from the divine, intervention as well. I mean, like they are basically telling you this is bad, and this is why these two guys are holding this guy hostage. What I didn't understand is like, okay, so why are you injecting this guy with his own fucking medicine, right? Like, doesn't make any fucking sense.
Because if you do too much at once, you turn into a monster like he did. And so they knew they could only do it, have orgies and all that shit.
These are fallen angels, man. Why are they doing that? That's fucked up.
Hey, you know what's cool? When he did finally turn into the Hulk or whatever,
Yeah.
And then the other fallen angel absorbed his brother's chi or powers or whatever.
Yeah.
His soul, he swallowed it.
Uh-huh.
And then it turned into a stop motion anime.
That was pretty good.
It was
like that part.
badass, and it was like fighting in a stop motion anime and shit.
Yeah.
And I was like,
I
not
like
gonna
the
lie.
aesthetics of it. It was pretty nice.
Like I said, I was lost a lot in the movie. I didn't know what was going on. But the whole time I was like, this is awesome. I don't know what I'm looking at, and I don't know what's going on, but this is fucking badass.
Yeah, in order for you to have a movie that is black and white and it's still captivating like that, you have to be really good at this. And honestly, the director did a really fucking good job. He wrote and directed. His name is Eddie Alcazar.
Oh, sometimes I didn't know if this was like, if I was really watching a movie or a porn, you know? The black chick came and she was all like, eat me, lick every part of my body, taste me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
it's crazy. I was like, what's going on? And they were like, it was really like, you know, one of these like fancy porns that were, you know, like for women and shit, but not, because there was some weird shit going on. It's like futuristic also, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
the dad who's dead is Scott Bakula?
Scott Bakula is the dad. Oddly enough, he looks a lot like, you know, we're gonna have the list released. But yeah, it looks really good.
They look like
yeah. Didn't want to say the name. I didn't want the movie to get the
he's
channel
really
to get canceled.
old?
But yeah, he is really old already. I mean, he's been doing shit since the 80s, bro. Crazy.
Yeah. So, and then the brother's like this huge fucking, but because he takes the drug, so he got all big and shit. So I get it. You take the drug more and more, you get sterile and you become huge and ripped as fuck.
Yeah.
And then you just want to fuck.
Well, no, not really. I think you see,
That's what they were all doing. They were all doing the drug and then all fucking kissing and making out and fucking.
Well, I mean, they're doing the drug to get younger. Younger means hotter, and hotter means fuck. You know, I think that the drug had nothing to do with like being, you know, sterile. I think the Earth was already sterile. Like, but the thing at the end when they explained, they're like, well, it's hard for us to do this because everyone is not having kids, and you know, we have to keep this fetuses alive, and they're taking all this shit from them. Which is extra evil because you want more people in Earth, but they're not using it for that purpose. They're using it to keep living forever. But you know, honestly, I like the movie in the sense that it was beautiful. The way it looked, it's amazing.
It's weird as fuck that you're gonna watch it.
Yeah.
You're not gonna stop looking because you're gonna be like, I have no idea. Well, at least for me, I have no idea what's going on, but I just need to keep watching it. Like, it's fucking crazy. And then the ending, which pissed me off because I don't get it. I don't understand. But that black chick, that the two angels, you say they're angels. I thought they were aliens. That fucked her and shit. They got her pregnant. And then the weird chicks from another dimension or whatever. That was Bella Thorne, by the way. That little girl that pretends she's a slut. Has OnlyFans but never shows her tits or pussy. Yeah. She makes a lot of money by not showing anything.
That's out of my field of work, but yeah.
Yeah. But that chick, she gives birth. The black chick, she gives birth, and it's a tree with like tentacles.
I thought there were dicks when I saw it.
It was like a little bonsai tree.
Yeah.
And then the roots were tentacles that were moving, and I was all like, and it was crying like a baby, and I was like, what the fuck is that, kid? That's how it ended.
It's the fruit of the earth, I guess.
So now there's not gonna be no more humans. There's gonna be like fucking octopus trees.
I guess. I don't know. God brought it over, and that's what we're gonna be looking at for the rest of our lives, I guess. That part I didn't get, honestly, but I guess it's symbolism for like, oh, well, this is now the new tree of life. You know,
they got fucking these two Palestinians to be the fucking angels, and then their tattoos. Their tattoos were Jewish.
Well, I mean, they're not Palestinians; they're Mexican. I don't know if you catch their names, but one of them is Mexican for sure.
I don't know who they were. They look Palestinians. And they
Moises Arias is one of them. Yeah.
They had Jewish tattoos.
And the other one I think is Portuguese, Jason Janau.
There could have been other famous actors that I didn't recognize, because there's like when they were showing the brother that was ripped as fuck, and he had these like, that's the way I want to live. A bunch of servants like that. He had all these fucking big servants, and one of them had a collar. It was talking like this. I was all like, that's fucking, and he would zap him whenever he misbehaved or do something he didn't like.
Yeah, I've seen that guy every once in a while on TV or somewhere else, but I don't know. Something tells me he was like in Gladiators, like the original one from the 1980s. He looks he looks familiar. I just couldn't pinpoint what
he did look familiar, but you know, the guy's on steroids. Obviously, he's fucking humongous.
Yeah.
And then when the angels killed him, they smashed his face in.
Pretty graphic, right? I like that part too. It was badass.
Yeah. Also, like, this movie has it all. It's got sex, violence, confusion. Yeah. So I think it's unanimous.
Yeah, I liked it.
We're both gonna recommend this crazy fucking nightmarish of a movie. Would you say this is a horror movie?
It's a thriller.
A thriller.
Yeah.
This
is exactly a horror movie.
Yeah, this is definitely a thriller. It's badass, and we both recommend it for sure.
Yeah, it's pretty good. I mean, if you like movies, you're gonna love this.
Yeah. So, chug into that shit.
Yep. Cheers.
And you know what that means? The new year, and we're bringing in a brand new girl for everyone. Oh yeah, Draconia beer wedge time. Oh yeah. Cheers.
Cheers.
Happy Sunday fun day, and we'll see you next time.